Okay, there's another controversy also brewing, and that has to do with Azamgarh. We've seen a lot in the past also controversial statements being made, and now Ramakanth Yadav of the BJP, who's fighting one's friend and mentor Mulayam Singh Yadav in Azamgarh, came out yesterday, and according to media reports that have come out, he said that there will be revenge taken by the BJP. His exact quotes were, "Abhi kuch nahi bolenge, we won't say anything right now, but later we won't leave them. Aage chal ke chhodenge nahi, and blood will flow. There will be open revenge." Javed Ansari is joining us from Azamgarh. Javed, have you had a chance to speak to Ramakanth Yadav, and is he spouting the same kind of revengeful statements as he has been saying, or is that just political bluster?
Look, I did meet him, and he didn't repeat what he had said to the paper concerned. But yes, he did, give rise to a lot of speculation. He expressed the fears that the Samajwadi Party would be arm twisting people. Whatever Mr. Ramakanth Yadav has said fits his profile. He has the image of a local mafia. So he's changed several parties. He was once upon a time the protege of Mr. Mulayam Singh Yadav, then went on to the BSP, went back to the SP, then has now come to the BJP. So he's done the rounds. He's a local strong man here, and when I went to see him late last night, there were a lot of people, able-bodied youngsters with sticks in their hand, hanging around. Of course, we weren't allowed to film all that. Right. So unfortunately, everybody appears to be bending the rules, and they take a position depending on where they stand.
Okay, Professor Shiv Vishwanath, I'll come to you in just a bit. Let's listen into that conversation between Javed Ansari and Ramakanth Yadav late last evening when he spoke of open rigging by Mulayam Singh.
हमारे साथ है रामाकांत यादव जी, भाजपा के प्रत्याशी आजमगढ़ से। रामाकांत जी, आप यहाँ से पहले भी सांसद रह चुके हैं, इस बार मुलायम सिंह जी से आपका मुकाबला है। आप अभी कुछ शिकायत कर रहे थे कि यहाँ पैरामिलिट्री नहीं लगाई।
देखिए, मुलायम सिंह लड़ रहे हैं, ठीक है, लेकिन मुलायम सिंह अपने सत्ता का दुरुपयोग कर रहे हैं।
कैसे?
हम लोग बराबर चुनाव आयोग को लिखे कि पैरामिलिट्री फोर्स लगाई जाए, यहाँ के लोकल अधिकारी दबाव में रहेंगे। पैरामिलिट्री फोर्स भेजी गई है, उसके बावजूद पैरामिलिट्री फोर्स जो है डीएम महोदय नहीं लगा रही हैं, तमाम बार मांग करने के बावजूद भी। और आज भी जिले में कम से कम 10,000 लोग इटावा, मैनपुरी, एटा के लोग घूम रहे हैं।
रिटर्निंग अफसर को अवगत कराया?
मैंने सबको अवगत कराया, बार बार अवगत कराया, कोई सुनवाई नहीं हो रही है। और पूरा देवारा अंचल जो है, जो नदी का किनारा है, इंटीरियर में जो पोलिंग है, सब पर ये बूथ लूटने की व्यवस्था करवा रहे हैं। हम निष्पक्ष चुनाव चाहते हैं, लेकिन सत्ता के दबाव में जब डीएम एसपी जो है इस तरीके से बेईमानी पर उतारू हो जाएंगे, तो निश्चित रूप से हमको संवैधानिक तरीके से धरने पर बैठना पड़ेगा अपने हक के लिए।
यहाँ पैरामिलिट्री आई हुई है, आजमगढ़ में है
पैरामिलिट्री। यहाँ 30-31 कंपनी आई हुई है, लेकिन वो जहाँ वहीं रोके पड़े हैं, उनकी ड्यूटी कहीं नहीं लगा रहे हैं।
क्या वजह?
सत्ता के दबाव में मुलायम सिंह का पक्ष ले रहे हैं। मुलायम सिंह चुनाव हार रहे हैं बुरी तरह से, अब केवल इस पर लगे हैं। चुनाव तब भी नहीं जीतेंगे, लेकिन हमको डिस्टर्ब करने के लिए जो है कम से कम 400-500 बूथ कैप्चर करवाना चाहते हैं। जो स्थिति है अधिकारियों की, 100% निष्पक्ष नहीं हो सकता इस तरीके से। हम लोग ये मानते थे कि चुनाव आयोग की वजह से हम बराबर लिखा पढ़ी किए हैं, बराबर मांग करते रहे हम कि हमारे यहाँ पैरामिलिट्री फोर्स लगाई जाए, हर जगह वीडियो कैमरा लगाया जाए कायदे से, कड़े तरीके से, और जो लोग बाहर के आए उन्हें बाहर निकाल दिया जाए, और जो यहाँ के मिनिस्टर हैं लोकल, उनको चुनाव के दिन घूमने से रोका जाए, अपना वोट दे करके अपने घर आकर बैठें। यह ना हो कि अन्य पोलिंगों पर जाकर के वोट लूटने का काम करें या धमकाने का काम करें, उनको डरवाने का काम करें।
Professor Shiv Vishwanath, here is a man who's fighting against Mulayam Singh Yadav and comes out and makes a statement saying that we'll take revenge. Is it just to make this entire election far more polarized, or is it an attempt to actually, kind of instigate your people who are out on the ground to ensure that there is some kind of violence?
See, I'd be a bit careful of this guy. I mean, he's a serial party addict. He has run through parties and parties have run through him. So I wouldn't blame any one party. I think he's a cameo role which plays himself. But I think here one has to be careful of selecting these kind of people. Because I think they not only have a bluster, they convey violence and a sense of irresponsibility. And that is really what worries me. I mean, he seems to think elections is an arm twisting match between him and Mulayam Singh Yadav. One has to be careful of such kinds of norms. When this is added to the other violations, I'm afraid we are moving to a state of what I call a free-for-all. The Election Commission has to take immediate action.
I want to ask the BJP that. Mr. Rao?
Yeah, you see, the comments that you attribute to him, statements that he has purportedly made, I have not seen them in the media. So I don't know whether they are really substantiated, whether they have actually been made. I think therefore I would reserve my comment on this. If he had indeed said this, obviously it is highly objectionable. There is nothing to defend. But I don't think, I have not seen that appearing anywhere in the media.
Okay.
And Mr. Mulayam Singh, you see, this is one election after many years, or many decades rather. Booth capturing in a different form has actually surfaced in elections again, particularly in the states of Youth Uttar Pradesh and West Bengal prominently. And Samajwadi Party has been pressurizing even the local administration, local officials, saying that we are in power. So in case you don't support us, we will
Okay.
see that you won't survive. So this kind of threats have been given, and the Election Commission has been a mute spectator. And I think in future we need to have this video recording of polling happening in every polling station.
Okay.
I think that's something. And then paramilitary forces are not deployed in the most sensitive of places.
All right.
Azamgarh is considered to be the most sensitive district.
Yeah, and that's
if
one
you
of the
don't
things
have,
they're
if you have
saying.
local police manning polling stations, and I don't know what kind of a result, how genuine a result can you expect from a city
Okay,
like
that's
that?
a question the Election Commission needs to answer.